Matthew 26:47-56. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, the same is he. Hold him fast. And forthwith he came to Jesus and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Jesus said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Jesus and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Jesus stretched out his hand and drew his sword, and struck a servant of the high priest, and smote off his ear. Then Jesus said unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be? In the same hour said Jesus to the multitudes, Are you come out as against a thief with swords and staves to take me? I sat daily with you teaching in the temple, and ye laid no hold on me. But all this was done, that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled. The arrest took place in the Garden of Gethsemane during the middle of the night, as a mixed mob arrived to take Jesus. There can be little doubt that Jesus saw them approaching, as there is always a full moon at Passover, and they probably carried lighted torches as well. The Roman soldiers carried swords, and the Jewish temple police had staves, clubs. The sign was necessary to identify Jesus to the Romans, to whom he was unknown. Judas kissed him as a sign of betrayal of the one he still glibly called Master. One of them was Peter, who drew his sword, probably one of the short swords referred to in Luke 22:38. Attempting to defend Jesus, Peter struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. In a typically impetuous move, Peter had struck the one person who could have embarrassed them the most at the trial. Luke, a physician, tells us that Jesus healed him by replacing his ear, his last miracles before his crucifixion. And John tells us his name was Malchus. Jesus' rebuke, put up again thy sword, clearly revealed that his kingdom would not be brought in by force before his death. They that take the sword shall perish with the sword is a statement of fact, but cannot be taken by itself to teach nonviolence in all situations. 12 legions of angels could be called to his aid. Each Roman legion had 6,000 soldiers. Christ's restraint is due to his willingness to obey the will of the Father and so fulfill the scriptures.